לאדם כזו אמונה. While the person doesn't have that kind of faith. קוף בית. כל זמן שאין לאדם כזו אמונה, that he don't believe in Hashem like that, וכזה ביטחון, and he doesn't have that kind of confidence in Hashem, וכזו שמחה, and that kind of happiness, ששמח בeh-khel-ko, that he is happy with his share, עד שהוא מרגיש כמו עשיר גדול, until that he's gonna feel like a huge, rich person, real rich, with his lackings, שחי בהר של זהב, that he's gonna feel that he's living in a mountain of gold, ובמבצר של מרגליות, and in a castle made out of diamonds. הוא לא יכול להוציא את בת המלך. You cannot save the princess from that castle. Because when a person is not happy, a person cannot take that out. The faith, it depends in your happiness. If you have faith, you're happy. If you're sad, it means that you don't believe in Hashem. If you're sad, it means you don't believe in Hashem. Like we learned about Yosef HaTzadik. That when Yosef HaTzadik was inside of the prison, Rav Shalom talked about it also in Shabbat. He was in prison for life. They thrown him away into the prison without a trial by the minister of the jail. No one gonna save him. He know that his father will not gonna fight for him because he knew that his father think that he's dead, and his brother doesn't want to save him because their lacking is gonna reveal by that. He had no hope, and he was for life on a mitzvah. On that he made a mitzvah. Is there something more wrong than that? He was not married, no Torah, no mitzvot, nothing, no family, no one, all alone because of a mitzvah that he made. Who would not sin? In lichpor b'Hashem, in to say bad things on Hashem Yitbarach in that situation. And Yosef HaTzadik mefazez u'mecharker, dancing and smiling and singing to Hashem Yitbarach. And I told you, I asked Rav Shalom, what he was so happy about? That there is Hashem Yitbarach. This was the answer. On the fact that he knew that there is Hashem Yitbarach, on that he is happy. V'anochi esmach b'Hashem. There is Hashem Yitbarach in your life, so be happy. What are you crying? So you don't have your parnasah. What are you crying? You have Hashem. Hashem is better than money. Hashem is better than your wife. Hashem is better than to have kids. Hashem is better than everything. It's hard for you because you don't have faith. If you would had faith, it was not hard for you. You were dancing without kids. You were dancing without a wife. You were dancing without your parnasah, without shalom bayit, with the worst troubles in the world. Rav Shalom said about himself that when he had horrible debts, he was dancing and smiling, and his friends were telling him, we cannot understand how a person in your condition is still dancing. And he said, there is Hashem. There is Hashem. V'anochi esmach b'Hashem. I'm going to be happy with Hashem. And he had his trouble. How he was fixing it? Going to the field. He said that he was going to the field. He said, how can I remove the responsibility of the debts that I have on my shoulders from myself? Only if I'm going to do something for it. If I'm going to just be happy and serve Hashem Yitbarach and run with the debts, I cannot take that responsibility. It's still on my back. He wants to remove that from his back. So he said, I have to go to work. And he was going every day 8 hours to the field. And he was talking to Hashem Yitbarach. He said, for sure, if I'm going to work in the supermarket or something like that, I will not get enough money to pay the debts. Because the ribit was growing. He had, ribit?
Interest.
It was growing and growing. It was more than he could pay. So he was going, he said to Hashem Yitbarach, I'm working for you. 8 hours every day, I'm working. And he was davening only on that 8 hours every day, on his debts. If you have a problem that it makes you crazy, you have to solve it. Wonderful. Who told you not to? Go solve your problem with the source of all of your problems. It's Hashem. What can you say? It's Hashem. He is stopping you now. He is closing the gate for you now. You want to solve your problems, so who are you fighting with? Fight with the one that he is the commander. You're fighting with the speaker, you're fighting with the actors, you're fighting with people that HaKadosh Baruch Hu is sending to you messages with the messengers of Hashem. You're fighting with them. You have a problem with Hashem, tachles, really, what your problem is. With Hashem, right? that he's not doing your will, right? Go talk to him. Go fight with him. Tell him, listen, Kadosh Baruch Hu, what are you doing? I'm learning, I'm trying, I'm davening, please help me. Hey, don't worry, he's going to answer you. He's going to give you the advice, he's going to give you the answer. What actually he wants to teach you. And if you're going to convince him, Baruch Hashem, Zamru le mi shemenatzichim oto besameach, sing to the one that when you're winning him, he's happy. HaKadosh Baruch Hu is happy to say, you are right. We saw in the minute, in the Gemara we learned, in the minute that, I don't remember his name, Rav Shisha Bereder Rav Idi, it was maybe, I don't remember the name of the Tana, when he said that Rabbi Meir was a righteous man, that Rabbi Meir Baal HaNes was eating the fruit and he was throwing away the Rabba Bar Shila, Baruch Hashem. So when he said that, immediately HaKadosh Baruch Hu changed his mind. Immediately HaKadosh Baruch Hu said, you're right, my son Rabbi Meir is saying, HaKadosh Baruch Hu admit. If you're going to convince Hashem Yitbarach that he is right and that he is wrong and that you are right, HaKadosh Baruch Hu going to accept it. I would love to. He would love to accept it. And if not, don't worry. By that you're talking to him, he's going to answer to you back. And then you're going to hear all of your answers, to all of the questions that you have. So, the person have to have that faith in Hashem Yitbarach that it's all good to save that princess. Because when a person still have lusts for money and for the rest of the things, he cannot achieve the complete faith and to know that HaKadosh Baruch Hu is supervising on everything. כמו שכותב רבנו בליקוטי מאורן, רבי נחמן is saying in ליקוטי מאורן, להמשיך השגחה שלמה, to pull the 100% supervision of Hashem Yitbarach, אי אפשר אלא עד שישבר תאוות ממון. You cannot do that until you're breaking the lust for money until the end. חזק וברוך.